we're gonna struggle to get it cold in here until we. Did I close those vents?
Yes, they look closed.
What a dumbass!
Those are closed, yeah.
Can we?
Bud's right around the corner.
Yeah. Close the wrong ones.
But we'd rather rat room be.
Yeah. Yeah. Careful, careful. There it goes. Astro Juicy, what's up? Coming in with them flags. G-Man, how you doing? I am preparing for war. I'm going up against Brainiac. I might die.
You are Brainiac. Oh, you're talking about
Alex.
Like, your faction is the Brainiac, Joe.
Yeah, but under my command.
It looks like the brains are.
We're like faulty. We're faulty.
Faulty robots?
Yes, we are the rejects.
All right, let us get set up, and we're going to play Alex and Joe's first game
Scarlet Ryan,
of
what's up?
Combat Patrol.
You got
Let me adjust my camera on this side so my beautiful face can be seen. Because I'm such
Yabba
an ego
dabba
man.
doo.
Yabba
That's such-
dabba doo now.
That's such an old reference now, Tony.
Yabba dabba doo?
Yeah.
I guess
It's
so.
the Flintstones. What was that? Back in the 60s, 70s?
What is that?
There was
the
a 90s.
fucking 50s?
There was a 90s movie.
Yeah.
Wasn't very
I'm old
good.
now. Yeah, join the club. We're old together, Tony.
Maybe it was amazing.
Minecraft. Afternoon, fellas and chat.
No. More Joe than me.
Samurai Queen. Happy Wednesday. Butt cheeks. Always around. Oh, no. I got it this time, Evil. I think.
Yeah, what?
My master plan.
You got a master plan, Joe? You
Yes.
don't even know your damn force.
Nah, but my master
Yeah,
plan
master
is...
plan.
My plan is do not die, win the game.
Mm-hmm.
Do not die, win the game.
Yes. That's pretty good to plan, I would think.
I guess so. All right. Well, right now there's a bit of a thing where the missions aren't even available. I'm not sure. I haven't gotten a response yet from Games Workshop, but they put out all the combat patrols with their rules, but they didn't put the missions out. So they need to put the missions out. We've got Clash of Patrols. We've got aerial tech recovery, scorched earth, forward outpost, sweeping raid, display of might, and that's it. So they really need to just release that section. I'm not sure what's up, or just waiting for a response on that so that people can actually start to play the combat patrols. But so let's go ahead and see which mission we're playing today. Alex, if you'll roll a d6. Mission 5, which is Sweeping Raid. Sweeping Raid is over here. Okay, cool. Okay, so y'all are setting up on the long edges, which gives shooters a little bit, 4 more inches of chance to... Okay.
Shoot us.
It's going to help Joe. Joe's going to need all the help he can get. All right, let me set up the objectives. It is middle point, and then 3 inches, 9 inches offset.
I think Samurai. I think it is.
Joe, can you give me those 5 objectives? 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me 4 of them, numbered 1 through 4.
Oh,
That's okay. Joe, just looking at you, that sweater's making me sweat.
I'm cold.
You are not cold.
I am.
You are not. Don't 32 inches. It's 78 right here. That's fucking hot. Wait, so if that's okay, so if the board is 44, Joe, do this math.
44
44 minus 32.
minus 32. 12.
Okay, so that's 6 inches on each side. So 6 inch point.
Is that right, chat?
It better be. God damn it, Joe.
17.
17.
Chevin.
No Chevin. Okay. And then. Oh wait, no, that wouldn't be right. Just 32. Okay, no. The way they do this is weird. So, 44, half of that is 22. Let me just find the midpoint. So 22 inches. About right there.
Boo, Chris.
And then what is it, 30? So 15 inches? Yeah. Okay, so from that objective, you go over 3 and up 9 and put another one. Over 3. Up 9. Over 3. And up 9. And then we do some objectives kind of in your deployment zone. 16 inches over from midpoint, 6 inches down.
Who
16
made the
inches
predictions?
over from the midpoint,
Damn it, who did that?
and then
Doc.
6 inches down.
You bastard.
Oh, so there is 5. Give me a 5th.
Oh,
Number 5.
That's 6.
I know.
16
I got
inches
it.
over.
Kicking it with, didn't see the rest of it. What up?
And then 9 inches.
Thank you for joining.
Is it 9 inches up? No, 6 inches up.
In Scotland. Amazing.
Cool. We are set up.
Why would you? 50 to 300. I'm thinking the 336 is Alex. That's what I'm thinking.
What is 336? Oh my God, we're predicting? Oh shit, Joe.
Don't know
You
why.
better put your game face
I'm
on,
gonna
buddy.
put all my points on OJ and then.
Throw the game.
Sabotage.
Look, they
You're
made
not
disgustingly.
allowed.
They made disgustingly resilient a stratagem. They can fuck off forever.
You're not allowed to do that. In combat patrol, we'll sweep. Okay, here we go. Let me print out one of those nice reference sheets so that I can. I don't have to take one from y'all.
You're dead to me? Ouch. Ouch, angry.
Most of my guys don't have guns, OJ. You should be fine.
Yeah, keep a distance. I'll stab you at the end when there's one person left. Then, only then, I'll stab. Krish, thank you so much for that donation. And there it is, kicking it with Timmy B. Resubscribed. Much love to y'all. Thank you for what you guys do. It's a long shot, paper biscuit. I wouldn't risk it. $70 on no.
All right, Joe, why don't you take us through that reference sheet there? 'Cause
Okay.
I think it'll sink in more if you're reading it. So that one right
Command
there.
phase.
So essentially, how many phases are there? You can look ahead, right?
5.
5 phases? I thought there was only 4. You're a
5.
damn liar.
No, it's just 5.
Okay.
Charge phase, fight phase, number 5.
Oh, charge and fight. They make.
Where's my psyker phase?
Psyker phase is gone.
Well, they can
It's
fuck
now.
off.
It's now just straight up attacks. I like it. All right, go read it too. So you do movement, and then what do you do in movement?
Move. That's what you do. Move.
Wait, no, but
It's a
command
movement
phase comes
phase.
first, right?
Yeah, it's command.
I skipped
Both players gain 1 command point.
one command point. Okay, I need a tracker. Give me.
Pretty self-explanatory chat. Move phase, you move. Shoot, you shoot. Charge, charge. Fight, fight. I think I got this. Who wins? You lose.
All right, keep going, Joe.
Okay, movement phase. Move. Either normal, advance, remain stationary.
Now, Joe, so, and Alex already knows this, but if you choose to advance, you go quicker, but you're not going to be able to shoot afterwards unless you have the keyword assault,
Okay.
okay? And you're not going to be
Where
able
do
to
you
charge
see
afterwards.
that?
That's going to be on your individual units, and they're front and back on those. Yeah,
Ah, okay. Here that.
yeah. So the keywords are right there. And on the weapons, they'll say assault in little brackets, but I'm not
No, I
sure
don't
if you
see
guys
it.
have it. So you're not able to shoot after you.
It's lethal hits, though. You're gonna die, Alex.
You're gonna die, clown.
I guarantee I will kill one.
Okay. So
One.
that's all right. So let's go over this real quick. Movement phase, you already did it.
Yes.
Both players gain 1 CP, so I'd put you both at 1.
Yep.
That's every time that happens. Okay, and then battle shock. That's anything that's under half strength, which I will denote with this little chip. You roll for it. If you fail that roll, you have to roll above. In previous Warhammers, it's been roll below, which is the only thing that you roll below. So they said, fuck that, let's roll above now. And it works out well. But if you get battle shocked, what happens? Well, you don't run away, which would have happened, previously. Not yet, at least. You no longer have obset control, which means if you're holding an objective, your OC goes down to 0, and the other opponent, gets to, if he's got a guy next to it, he gets the victory points. And plus, you are not allowed to use stratagems on them, buffing your units. This whole game is about using these stratagems that you're about to see for your army to buff your army. And they can't do that. And then also, if they fall back from a close combat, that's when they run away. Anyways, so then we got the movement phase where you just move. You either normal, advanced, or normal or an advanced.
Nobody flies, right?
Nobody's got flyers right here. In fact, flying in this game sucks. They made it way worse, and I hate it because I bought 5 fucking flyers. I have 3 orc flyers and 2 Astra Militarum flyers.
Well, shit.
And now flying sucks where you got to drive around buildings. It makes no sense.
What?
It's more efficient to drive around the buildings and around cover. Anyways, reinforcements. That's when, if you hold things in reserves, you can bring them on. Shooting phase, that's pretty easy. And allocate the attacks, and you just do your to hit, then you wound, and then you save for the do save rolls, and then it goes on to the charge phase. How do you charge? You roll 2d6, okay? And if you don't make the distance that you needed, then you don't move and you don't charge. They can fail. And then if you do make it in base-to-base contact or within 1 inch of your enemy, then you can start doing the fighting. And that's the very same thing. Roll to hit, roll to wound, roll your armor. In this, they started doing universal special rules, which I like. And so that way, all you need to do is look at this chart, and everybody knows what they mean. You don't have, different fucking things. The different fucking things are on your unit abilities. And then the second page here is over there. These are the stratagems that are general, and I'll go over them real quick because it would be a good idea to use at least one once to sort of buff your army. So the very generic one is the command reroll, which basically just after you've made a hit, a wound, or a damage, saving throw, advance roll, charge roll, you can re-roll that roll, test, or saving throw. But the thing that I need to know is, do you re-roll all the dice,
That's
or
what I
you
was
just
about to
reroll
ask. 'Cause
one
it
dice?
says reroll that roll.
Yeah,
So I
I
guess
wish
it's
that they would
saying
have
as a whole?
clarified that on the sheet. So I already found one thing that on the sheet that I want. And but I played 3 or 4 games of this now, and I actually haven't been using generic fucking things. So counteroffensive, that is 1 unit from your army that's within engagement range, and has not already been selected to fight, can fight next. Fight phase just after an enemy unit has fought. So I do like the win target effect. So basically, that's if he fights you in close combat, before he moves on to his next close combat, you say, I'm going to counterattack. And then you get a free kind of close combat. Epic challenge is 1 character to 1 character in the fight phase. If your character from your army is engagement range with a unit that has one of his characters, you can call him out. And that's all that you can do in green. And I think green is like on your turn. And then the blues and the reds are on different. I think the reds are on their turn where you're interrupting. And your turn. Oh, green is either player's turn, blue is your turn, and red is opponent's turn. So blue, insane bravery. Basically, if you failed your battle shock, you can try to re-roll the result. Grenades, only if your unit has the keyword grenades. I don't think either of you guys. Actually, Alex has some grenades on one of his guys. I think the single biophage dude. And then there's tank shock. Well, neither of you have tanks, so that's like ramming. So I know you like ramming speed, Joe. And then shit on your opponent's turn. Fire Overwatch. If they come within your range, Joe, 24 inches, you can say, I'm going to shoot you right away. This is kind of a new thing. They're trying to make it more reactive so that you can kind of do stuff. However, the shitty thing is you have to roll 6s to fucking hit him, right? Now, there's several things in the game via your units or your stratagems that will lower that number to like 5, or if you have flamers, that it'll just auto hit, right? So that's Overwatch. And then Rapid Ingress, basically, you can bring in a unit from your reserve. Smoke, you all don't have smoke. Go to ground. If somebody targets your unit, you can say, we have a 6+ invulnerable save and the benefit of cover, which I think would take that 6+ invulnerable save to a 5+ invulnerable save, because the benefit of cover just means add 1 to your save roll, whatever you're doing. And then Heroic Intervention, that's basically if somebody's charging a unit and you want your hero to charge them instead. So it's good to familiarize yourself with that. Now, let's go to your individual army. So you'll start with the squad. Joe, if we could just start reading from A to B, that way you can just familiarize yourself with it.
Overlord. This mod is equipped with some kind of arrows and a blade.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. Necron Warriors. 5 models are equipped with, what is it, gas flayers?
Gauze flayers, yeah. And I want you to say
weapon.
these weapons, so when I'm editing it and cutting it together, I'm going to be like my
Flayer.
My Necron
Reaper.
Warriors are going to attack your Poxwalkers, right? These are for the flayers. These are for the... What's the other weapon? Flayers.
Reaper?
Flayers and Reapers, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. 5 flayers, 5 Reapers. What else?
With Scorpion Destroyers?
Mm-hmm.
These... Well, yeah, I should have them.
Yeah, just read what they are. Just keep
Well,
reading.
I want to get familiar with them.
Well, first, the reason why I'm having you read that is because on this sheet, it doesn't show their war gear. This is the only way you will know what their weapons are and how to use their weapons.
Every model is equipped with Scorpion Hyperphase weapons. This unit is equipped with 1 plasma sight.
Okay.
Okay.
So we got 2 weapons.
And then, what are these?
Those are Scarab Swarms.
Scarab Swarms.
Yeah.
Equipped with feeder mandibles.
Okay.
What the fuck is that?
The little, you don't know, you know what a mandible is, Joe.
Well, what, they just bite? That's
Yeah.
it? Got it.
Bites.
Doomstalker.
That's your big boy. That
Yes.
thing will penetrate hard armor,
It's
I
got
think.
Doomsday Blaster, Twin Gauze Flare.
Okay. Cool. Now go to the individual sheets. Oh wait, I think you skipped a page. Flip on the back of that. Because yeah, this is front and back. Okay, so this is what your army does, because every faction in the game does something unique. So if you'll read your army ability,
The data sheet requires the use of what's the guy on a
just say the leader. All right, we're gonna say
Guard,
other Joe.
yes, requires other Joes. Guard can be found on the following pages. Are designed exclusively for combat patrol games. A unit's data sheet.
You don't need to read that part. Get to the header.
Okay.
What's the header read right there?
This one.
No.
This one.
Yeah.
Reanimation protocols.
Reanimation protocols. That's what the Necron do. They come back to life. So how do they come back to life? Joe, read it.
At the end of a command phase, each of your unit from your army activates reanimation protocols and reanimates D3 wounds.
Okay.
Each time such a unit reanimates a wound,
Mm.
if a unit contains one or more models with fewer than their starting number of wounds remaining, select one of the models. That model regains one lost wound.
Gotcha.
If a model in that unit have starting numbers of wounds, but that unit is not at its starting strength, one destroyed model is returned to that unit with one wound.
They have to be very lengthy and wordy because they're trying to make Warhammer competitive, which I disagree with, and they're trying to, get all those fucking edge cases out. But the 2 bullet points basically tell you what to do. So when we get there, we'll get there. But so how they make it easier in combat patrol is they give you a choice between one of these 2. So read those 2 and choose which one you're going to use for this battle. This is the, what's it called? Enhancement.
Enhancements. Overriding control. The bearer's unit is eligible to shoot in a turn in which it fell back.
Okay. So normally when you're in close combat and you fall back, you cannot shoot. But that allows them to. Now, if you look at Alex's force, he has 3 units of close combat guys, right? That are exclusively close combat. I think he's going to overwhelm you, put you in close combat, and this stratagem will allow you to fall back and then fire in their face.
Yeah, that one's,
so
pretty
that
good.
one might be good when you're playing, melee armies like Alex is. What is the other one, though?
Protocol of Resonant Focus. In your command phase, select one enemy unit within 12 inches of a visible to the bearer until the end of the turn. Each time a friendly Necron model makes an attack, that target, that enemy unit rerolls a hit of 1. I'm going to go with overriding control.
So if I'm understanding that right, Joe, you help me. It's only re-rolling if you roll 1s?
Yeah, reroll a hit of 1. Yep.
Oh, that sucks.
I'm going to go with overriding control.
Yeah, that'll give you the ability to fall back and fire. Okay, and flip. Go to the next page. There should be your secondaries somewhere. Did I fail to print that out?
That's all.
I failed to print it out. Oh, I think because it was on front and back of this. No, there it is. There it is. Okay, if you will choose one of the secondary missions.
Let's see. Reclaim and dominate. At the end of your turn, you score 4 VP. If one or more Necrons unit from your army, excluding battle shock units,
Right.
are wholly within your opponent's deployment zone.
Oh, man, they expect you to walk all the way over to the other side.
Don't want to get close to him, so I'm not sure how I feel about that.
It's not a good
one.
idea to get close to the Death Guard.
Treasures of Eons. At the start of the first battle round, select one objective marker in No Man's Land.
That's that middle one.
Middle one? Oh,
I think even the other 2 are as well.
You scored 3 VP each time a Necron model from your army destroys an enemy unit that started the phase within range of that objective marker or within range of your objective marker within your deployment zone, if there is one.
Okay. So you do have one in your deployment zone, is right there. And you would choose one of those and score victory points every time you kill something next to it. That sounds like the better one.
Yeah, because I don't want to go way the fuck out there.
Okay, so remember that when we start the stream, I mean, the stream's already started, but when we start the game, you're going to tell me that's the one you're using. Now, I want you to familiarize yourself with your 3 exclusive stratagems.
Exclusive. Resilience.
Well, can you read them so Alex knows? 'Cause
when?
I'm gonna have Alex read his 3.
Okay.
Can you give me the laser pointer?
This one?
The red one.
Oh.
I got it.
When to use it?
Yeah.
Your opponent's shooting phase or fight phase, just after the enemy unit has selected its target. Target. One Necron unit from your army that was selected as the target of one or more of the attacking unit's attack.
Okay.
Effect. Until the end of the phase, models in your unit have 5+ invulnerable save.
Okay. So that basically makes one of your units a little buffer. Now, you know, because he might have armor piercing 3 or something like that rips off your normal armor. Invulnerable saves are always taken. Anytime you see the word invulnerable, you just roll it no matter what. So, okay. What else?
Disruption fields. Fight phase. Target one Necron unit from your army that has not been selected to fight in this phase. Effect. Until the end of the phase, add 1 to the strength characteristic of melee weapon equipped by models in your unit.
So I think you'll probably use that to buff these guys
Yes.
when they start fighting in close combat. Or maybe even the Necron warriors if they get overwhelmed and they need some boosting. They need to stay back. Okay?
Will of the Overlord.
Azalea, thank you.
What's up? Got cyborgs for the win.
And blue
Will of the
is what again?
Overlord.
Blue is on your
My
turn.
turn.
Green is on
Green
either
on
player's
either.
turn.
Yes. When your command phase. One Necron unit from your army. Effect. Until the start of your next command phase, add 1 to the objective control characteristics of models in your unit.
Ah, okay. So you're essentially trying to double your number of guys on an objective to try to overtake Alex's numbers.
Yeah,
Those
nice.
poxwalkers better be 0 on OC control. Are they, Alex? Are they 1 each? Because if so, like I say, Alex can put like
There's a
1.
restriction, though.
So, yeah, you can-
Restrictions. You can only use this stratagem if an Overlord model from your army is on the battlefield.
Right.
So you got to make sure he's on there. If he's
not
dead,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Those
So
are my tree.
now the only other thing you need to know is read your leader ability, the main leader guy, and see if he has the leader keyword. Should be
Yes,
like right
core,
here.
leader.
He does. Okay, we'll read this little section here.
Each time,
Read.
oh,
What's the ability?
implacable resilience. Each time an attack is allocated to this model, subtract 1 from that attack damage characteristic. Okay.
Give me the sheet because what I'm trying to figure out is what does he get attached to? Is he allowed to attach to anybody?
Nope. Clue.
Because normally they'll say this guy can
Yeah.
attach to this squad, but I think he goes on to the Necron warrior.
Oh, right here.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. So Necron warriors. So
Alright.
he's going to begin the game attached to the Necron warriors. You can choose not to attach him. Why would you attach him?
He buffs him.
Well,
shit,
right now
Yeah.
he doesn't.
What?
In the
Fuck 'em.
main game he does. So in the main game he buffs the unit he's attached to, but it looks like they balanced him in this mode to not do that. So he might be better on his own. That sucks. Why are they gimping you like that? Okay.
So now I'm gonna win.
All right. And yeah, just go read those abilities on your card and familiarize themselves. While Alex does the same with his Death Guard. Alex, can you let me know because I'd like to know the Death Guard army ability.
Yeah, it's the aura is Nurgle's gift.
Joe, listen to this because it might affect.
It just lowers toughness of enemies that are within range. Well, an enemy unit within contagion range of this. Enemy units within contagion range of this unit subtract 1 from the toughness characteristic of models in that enemy unit.
And this contagion range in this game grows every turn, so he's gonna get.
It's 3 inches, 6
stinkier.
inches, 9 inches.
Stinkier and stinkier. All right. Well, that's your army ability. What are your 2 enhancements? In fact, let's just skip that because I'm sure Alex has already read them, right? You already read your enhancement. Do you know which enhancement you want? No. Okay.
I don't think I'm allowed to take this.
Read your enhancement.
Well, I'm Juan's Walking Plague. select one friendly Poxwalker within contagion range of the bear. Return D6 destroyed Poxwalkers.
Ooh, we can regen Poxwalkers. So in Combat Patrol, you pick either the default one or the optional one. So you can either go with that one or the next one. What is the next
Model and the bear's unit have deep strike ability, but
one?
he's not. He's in the unit by himself.
So he doesn't attach to a unit? I think he can. He does. So which unit are they mentioning? You're choosing a unit that has deep strike?
No, models in the bear's unit have deep strike.
In the bear's unit. And these enhancements only go on leaders. So go to your leader data card and tell us what it says under
Poxwalkers.
leader. Oh, okay. So it can join Poxwalkers. Oh my God. So they can come down from fucking drop pods. I think
like
they
that.
balance the Death Guard a little better in Combat Patrol. So which of those two are you going to take? Regenning Poxwalkers or deep striking Poxwalkers?
Deep striking Poxwalkers.
Okay. Deep
That's scary.
striking happens on turn 2, Joe. So you know you'll be safe. He won't be able to deep strike you on the first turn. But know that he can come anywhere, like behind you. But he has to stay outside of 9 inches. So he has to make a 9-inch charge roll in order to...
It's turn 2?
Yeah, turn 2. That's in the mission rules over here.
Oh, well then no, that's fucking awful.
No, what turn? No, it's not.
You skip a whole turn?
Deep striking is not awful on turn 2, period. Deep striking in turn 1 is broken.
You don't get to move or attack or do anything.
You have to pay for it. Yeah. So yeah, you do. So when you deep strike, it counts as you having moved. So you could still fire. You can still charge. So for example, you're forced to stay 9 inches away. So all you would have to do is roll 2d6 and roll a 9, and you can start attacking Joe right away. So I
You got
scored it.
none.
Yeah, but that's 9 out of 12. No.
Look,
That's
here's a
just the way
9.
deep strike has been because it's a ridiculously
Yeah.
powerful
Some
ability.
bitch.
where
So
you're
these
skipping
guys
the whole
aren't
battlefield.
ranged, so it's bad because then they skip 3. They don't get to do anything
So you
turn
want the
1
first
or
one
turn
then?
2. Yeah, it's got to be the first one.
Okay, got it.
Because they wouldn't get to do anything until turn 3. Because
No,
he has
turn 2.
He has no ranged, so he can't do anything.
No, he'll be able to do on turn 2. You deep strike and then you move that unit within 9 inches of somebody
Yeah.
else. On turn 2, you can charge.
Yeah, but I'm just saying statistically, it's really unlikely to do it, so you wouldn't not do it because you need a 9 out of 12.
I
and that's-
disagree. I think deep strike is worth it. I play Blood Angels and I do plenty.
But they've
of
got
deep strike.
guns.
If you don't think it's worth it, that's perfectly fine.
But the
So
Blood Angels
don't
have
choose it.
guns, right?
No, not the Sanguinary Guard. The Sanguinary Guard just have huge swords. Deep striking is a thing in 40K. It's been for a while.
I know. I played with Deep Strike. I understand
Sure.
it. I'm just saying with melee dudes, if I
Yes.
can't do it on turn 1 and I have to do it on turn 2,
It's always been that you can't do it on turn 1.
Yeah.
The only way you're going to deep strike with turn 1 is in a drop pod. You're
Mm-hmm.
paying points for the drop pod because the drop pod overrides the no deep strike on turn 1. All right, moving on. So you chose I recommend choosing deep strike, but you're going to go with the other.
I'm open, but I'm just saying that unless I roll a 9, 10, 11, or 12,
Correct.
which is not likely, it is
Then you are correct in that
I will
it's
do
only effective in
on turn 3. And
Yeah.
so I will do nothing and
Yeah.
let the guys who have shooties
Yeah.
set up, and my melee guys
Right.
won't get to do anything till turn 3.
But your guys aren't on the battlefield, so they're not getting shot.
Yeah, I mean,
Right?
he's
so
not.
they're not going to be on the battlefield for a certain amount of
Yeah,
time.
just those ones aren't getting shot.
It's an interesting tactical choice that you'll have to make. All right, but regardless of what you choose, you could choose when we launch. What is the secondary objective that you're going to choose to go for?
I'm gonna do the default.
Or actually,
one.
I'm sorry. So that was your army ability, your enhancement, and then flip it over, and you'll have their secondary.
Yeah, the secondary objective. I'm gonna choose the default one.
What's the default one? So Joe knows.
Starting the second battle round at the end of your turn, I score 3 victory points if one or more Death Guard units from your army are within 3 inches of the center.
See, you could deep strike in the center immediately and start scoring mission points on turn 2, so they're not doing nothing. You're actually scoring mission points. And what's the other one, just for shits and giggles?
Anytime I kill an entire unit, anytime a Death Guard unit kills an entire unit, I get 2 victory points.
Now, your Poxwalkers, are they Death Guard under keywords?
No.
What are they?
They're Infantry Chaos Nurgle Poxwalkers.
And you know, there's two faction. So there's keywords and then faction keywords. So you got faction keywords
Yeah.
and keywords.
Yeah, and Typhus isn't Death Guard.
Wild. Okay,
So
so
he-
Typhus can't do it, and
Poxwalkers couldn't do it.
So just your Marines of 7 Marines, they can do it. Or did GW fuck up and nobody can do it?
I don't think anyone can do it. Because none of them have the keyword Death Guard.
No way.
Unless it's... Because it's not in keywords. It's not in faction. Oh, okay. So this... no, Poxwalkers are Death Guard.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, cool. That was under the faction keyword?
Yeah, yeah, faction keywords.
Okay. Yeah, I thought that was awkward too when I first. It's like, put all the keywords in one area. Don't put a keyword and then faction keyword. I don't need that shit. I need them all in one area. All right. So which of those objectives are you going to choose?
Contaminate ground. The first one, default one, center.
So, like, if you're controlling the center. Then
Not controlling.
No, if you.
Within.
If you're
within 3.
Oh, so he doesn't even need to. He just needs to be there, and he scores points. So you're going to have to fucking shoot the shit out of him.
Yeah.
And that's what Death Guard are best at, receiving shots and not really dying. All right.
Bullshit.
Yeah. Okay. What are your 3 stratagems? I'm curious how
They're
balance
garbage,
them.
and I hate GW.
I wanna hear them.
Yeah, yeah. I will. Corrosive effluence. Until the end of the phase, each time a model in your unit makes an attack, improve the armor penetration by 1. Okay, it's good for 1 CP. Harbingers of despair. Each time an enemy unit with engagement range of your unit must make a battle shock test.
Yeah.
And then disgustingly resilient. No longer a passive. I have to pay for it. Until the end of the phase, each time an attack is allocated to a model in your unit, subtract 1 from the damage characteristic of that attack.
That's a nerf. Yeah, because you have to pay for it.
No pressure, right, Doc? No pressure. AB.
We have.
I was actually playing it
We played it a bunch.
a couple of days ago.
Yeah, it's
It's
great.
a lot of fun.
BattleBit.
But a bit.
Okay. All right, I think that's pretty much it to kind of go over on the fly. The rest of it we'll figure out as you play. All right, so create the battlefield, determine attacker defender, declare battle formations. Joe, are you going to attach your guy? You're not.
No.
Okay, Alex, are you going to attach your guy to any units?
Yeah.
Okay, he's permanently attached to that unit for the whole game.
Does it affect all of their move speeds? Does it make him worse?
What do you mean? No, he can apply his leadership to them, and he can also apply some of his abilities to them. They don't really apply to him. Okay, so then deploy armories. Players alternate, starting with the defender. All right. So roll a die, and that'll be who the attacker and defender is. Whoever wins is the attacker.
I lost.
But
Yay!
no, you didn't lose. You say you lose. You didn't lose.
God damn it.
Alex, it wins. He is the attacker. Players alternate setting up their units one at a time, starting with the defender. So, Joe, you have to set up the first unit. And let me figure out the deployment zone. So, already did. 6 inch, so behind there. You see that green
Yes.
marker that I put? Put a unit anywhere within that table edge, that short table edge there, behind that line. Say 22, and then it's 12. No, 22. Wait a minute. Hold on. 22, right? Minus 44. So 22.
Negative 22.
So this is actually 11. That gives a little bit more advantage to Alex. So 11 inches. They're behind there. 11 inches.
Okay.
So right behind there.
Yeah, we'll put it right here, and I'll just right.
Okay. Now deploy.
He's gonna die.
You're gonna die, clown. Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna. Scorpion destroyers are gonna go.
you're just putting them on the table, right?
Yes.
Okay. I got confused.
Anywhere behind that?
Yes, sir.
Go to the objective, obviously. Have
Yeah,
you done
it's within 6 inches. So and their toe can be within 6 inches. So those are melee units. They probably want to be closer to the front.
Well, I'm gonna stay back.
You're gonna stay, but they're melee units, Joe. You're probably gonna want to use those guys to screen. Okay. Alex has already put one of his, Joe. If you will put one of yours.
Let's see if it's tucked in.
I can put them anywhere behind the line, right?
Anywhere behind that green line.
Does that count?
Yes, that does count.
Okay.
And you can deploy them in cover
shoot
or
you.
everything you want.
I'm gonna try to shoot you.
You gotta shoot me? That's not very nice, buddy. That's not very nice at
Don't worry,
all.
It's a BB gun.
At all.
What's my range?
I don't think it's a BB gun, Joe. You lying? Or you lying? Y'all can handle alternating, right? I'm gonna
Well,
Yeah.
do something
I'm set up.
else
You
right
done?
now. Yeah, let Joe know when you're done.
I don't think I can see behind that, can I? No.
Oh, so but before we begin, that might be a good idea, Joe, to determine what is what. Okay, so this building is going to block line of sight. These walls do not block line of sight. This building will block line of sight for anything but this. And that is obviously blocks line of sight if he's behind it. That blocks line of sight. That blocks line of sight. Or no, I'm sorry. This just provides cover. If you could see the tip of one guy, obviously you're providing cover. But really just the buildings if you hide behind it. So if you're trying to hide.
Okay, I'm trying to hide.
But he doesn't really have a lot of shooting, just to let you know. He's got one unit that can shoot, basically.
Your turn.
You said of 3?
Yes.
Okay.
See his movie.
Moving down is a penalty? Off of
yeah, you got to measure the
down.
distance down, directly down. Unless they're flyers, then you can do a diagonal.
And then this is something you have to crawl over, so you have to like measure up.
No, so surprisingly, so as long as it's not taller than 3 inches, you pretty much ignore it. It's not even there.
Huh.
It is not.
Yeah. So you
Interesting.
just walk right past it.
And it doesn't provide cover?
But it
Yeah,
does
it's
provide
dangerous.
cover if you stay behind it.
It does provide cover,
Yes.
but it doesn't.
They
Okay.
try to simplify it a little bit.
Okay. Okay.
Don't like that at all.
No, you don't like that at all.
Stop touching each other. That's how the pox get spread.
Everyone shoot. Okay.
Okay. I'm set up. These guys are in deep strike. What we got over there? Little crabs?
Crabs, you don't want these. They itch.
Nurgle loves crabs.
They hit. You don't want these. They itch. Funny guy, yo. You're gonna make my battle report so much better. But you're supposed to save that shit for the fucking game.
Well, you're talking about crabs over here. This is gonna move, right? 'Cause I just bumped into it.
Yeah, that's gonna move. I'm not set up yet. Y'all are still setting up the table. Or let me know
we're
when
done.
you're done.
We're done. Yeah, I
Alright.
just finished right now.
All right, then let me add, because I'm trying to get this clean overhead so I can press this button and get this clean overhead. And it seems to have disappeared. Voice mod, Twitch, scene, here it is. Clean, what's this called? Over clean. There we go. Yeah, okay. So every time I want an over clean, here's over full, over clean. Cool.
Over full, over clean.
All right. So now that you're set up, what is the next process? It is
Not to die.
not to die. Determine first turn. Players roll off, and the winner is forced to take the first turn. I like that.
6.
Joe, you take the first turn. You really needed that 6 because that's like an extra round of shooting. Alex came close, got a 5, but you didn't do it. So, resolve pre-battle rules. Any armies that have scouts, infiltrators, stuff like that, I don't think neither of your armies do, no. But Alex needs to determine if he has some deep strikers, whether he's going to put them in reserve right now.
They're right there. They're in reserve.
Okay, so you will have some reserves. All right, now we begin the battle. And then we end the battle after 5 rounds, and we determine victory points at the beginning of each turn from turn 2 on. There's no scoring in turn 1. And that's about it. Let me read the mission for you guys. So the mission is called Sweeping Raid, because right now you know how to get secondary points, right? But you need to know how to get primary points. So, Sweeping Raid, the special rule, it's called a mission rule, is called Supply Lines. At the start of each of your command phases, if it's your turn and you control the objective marker in your deployment zone, you roll a dice.
Okay.
If you get a 4+, you're going to gain 1 extra CP from command because you're being supplied.
Come.
And you failed.
We haven't started yet, right?
Okay, you're just getting that out of the way? All right. So, so that's the, cool flavor thing. Now here's how to actually score. At the end of each of your command phases, the players whose turn it is will score 5 victory points for each objective marker you control. So right now, Alex is controlling 1, and right now you're controlling 1. So
Yes.
you all would score 5 points apiece. Where whoever's turn it is will score 5 points. And then up to a maximum of 15 per turn. So even if you have 4 markers, you're still only getting 3. And then at the end of the battle, we do a unique scoring, which is the attacker has 5 victory points if they control objective marker C, which is, Alex, you get an extra 1 for C, and you get an extra 1 for D. Basically, the 2 furthest ones.
Yay!
The defender scores if you control B and A.
Fuck.
Oh, it's the same thing.
Yeah, two
So
furthest ones.
this one
the
and
back
this one.
Yeah.
All right. So, when we actually get to it, I'm going to explain the mission. I'm just going to say the mission name, and I'm going to show the picture on screen. So this is why I'm telling you about
Got
it
it.
now. How do you win?
Most points and kill everyone.
Yes, that is
When's the
correct.
psyker phase?
So
There's
the
no
psyker
psyker
phase is now in your shooting phase. And you're going to be mad, Alex, because one message on the Death Guard forums is that GW hates me because you're telling me my guy who's a psyker, and it says psyker on there, has no psych.
He can't psych.
He can't psych.
Oh, that's fun.
They balanced it. So, you got 30 poxwalkers.
Yeah, but it's GW balanced it.
You
'cause
got 30
GW balanced
poxwalkers. You're
it.
right. You're right. I'm not going to fight you on that.
No, I'm not. I don't mean on this. It's just that's the thing.
Yeah.
GW don't balance
Well,
shit.
well, here's the thing, and what I think, and we're going to be a combat patrol channel because these are like shorter games, and GW promised us that it is the easiest to get into. You buy the box, you download the rules, you play, right? And that they're balanced against each other. So we're going to test that.
About to find
You
out.
know what I mean? About to find out.
Find out.
And so they took away his psychic attack because likely in the box he has 30 poxwalkers. I'm not sure how you're supposed to deal with all that, but we'll see.
Poxwalker's bad.
So, Joe, these are not a unit of 5 and 5 like you're doing here. Well, actually, are you
Or
still
they're
within
not.
unit coherence? You might still be. This guy is 3 inches away from that guy. So if you just put that guy there, then you can do it.
Oh, okay.
So
thought
I
it was
think
5
they're a
and 5.
unit of 10, right? It says so right here, right?
Oh, so just one unit? Shit.
Yeah, it's a unit of 10, Joe.
Okay.
And you said you're not attaching him.
No,
right?
I'm not
So
attaching him.
We just need to put guy here. And
Do you wanna put the
that
big one
guy
back down on the
there,
bottom?
that guy there. Yeah. Where do you want this guy, John?
It's up to you. I'm just.
It's not gonna
pro-
matter
let
too
me
much.
see.
I don't have a lot of shooties, so you
Yeah,
don't worry too much
I'm
about it.
seeing what he's got. Yeah, I'll leave him here.
Okay, cool. And now that I got this nice overhead view, I'm going to have you move, Joe, and get out of your chair, and I'm going to zoom in so I can get nice and good on the entire battlefield as we play. Okay. You will give me all the green markers. You got one over there under your sheet, I think. Cool. All right. All right, checking all the card can. This is an old. Okay. This is a handy dandy tool for you. Oops. That's when your Poxwalker is deep strike, you put one of the models, on that side, and then just make sure nothing touches that's 9 inches basically away. Okay, ready to begin. Joe, where's your tape measure?
Right here. Where the fuck you go?
I think I took it.
Yes.
All right, chat. I am going to restart the stream, and we are going to actually start the thing. Now, if I remember how I want to intro these things, give me a second to use my brain power. Any questions, anybody? Maybe look at keywords right now of your weapons and the USR on your sheet here. Okay, I think best would be I start the stream. We talk about a little bit about combat patrol. We talk about the promise of what combat patrol is supposed to be. Now, no, you're not going to get balancing from one game. It's just, is it fun or not? And when I got smashed by the Eldar, I had a lot of fun. And that's what mattered to me.
Question.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do I just keep them separated? Because 5 of them have the Reaper, 5 of them have that Flare.
Just when you're rolling, you roll for the Reaper and then roll for the Flare.
Okay, because I don't want to be
You
like,
don't
all
need
right,
to
well,
separate.
these.
But yeah, when
that
you're
one-
removing models, know which one you're removing. The Flare, we'll say, is the skinny one. The Reaper is the double barrel.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because
I don't know
one of
which
them
is
is
which
24
technically.
inches. I kind of want to stay.
What? One of them, they're different ranges?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I was like. The Flare is 24 inches,
Right.
and the
Reaper's-
Reaper, I got to get him closer. So
Really?
It's
That's
12.
bullshit. Okay, cool.
That's what I was like. I want to keep one.
So the
further
way
away.
they balance it, this is why I'm suspect on is this balanced like they say it is. All the units are exactly the same. The stats, the stat lines, strength, toughness, armor,
Not range.
number of attacks, ballistic skill, strength, damage, armor piercing. The only thing that changes is their equipment that they're given, so their war gear, their abilities, and who they attach to. So, and then your stratagems are balanced, and your secondary objectives are balanced in that way. So I personally think, for the Imperial Guard, their combat patrol is only like 390 points, and everybody else's is 500.
You're saying that the Imperial Guard got the shaft?
Yeah.
No way, bro. No way.
Yeah, and plus it's hard to. I get it. They can't fit a Lehman Russ in the fucking combat patrol.
Can't
thing.
I think I could.
One tank is your army. All right. Anyway, let's go. Here we go. Let me start the music. That's good starting music, though. I will stop it right there.
Alex, you're gonna win.
Beer?
Joe, that's not.
Oh no!
That's
Is
not
that
what you're saying.
I thought I was talking smack.
You're gonna win.
You're gonna fucking win.
You're gonna kick my ass so hard.
I don't even want to play.
You saved this for the goddamn stream. I guess I could still cut. Are we streaming? Are y'all watching this? Nobody's watching this. I don't care if y'all watching this or not. I'm gonna edit it anyway. All right, here we go.
Beer?
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 Yeah, no. Let's everybody get beer.
I want to
Yeah,
get set up before, so we
yeah,
have to
let's
get
get
up.
Yeah, can you give me a beer?
Yeah. There's that's a three kind sampler pack.
I want my shitty beer, Joe.
Yeah, I didn't think you would. So there's like a wee heavy, I think. Huh? Oh, okay. What kinds did you pick? This is 10.5. What's that one?
12.
All right, you take that one.
This is 9.
Huh?
This is 9. 9.3. Real heavy. Did you want the
The wee heavy? I'll take the quad.
I prefer the Scotch ale. You know who's gonna win? Wait, are we alive?
I can't tell.
Yeah.
I'm gonna win. That's who's gonna win.
Well, your shirt changes color.
Does it? That's weird.
Does it look like it's changing color? It looks like it to me. I don't know if it looks like it to Chad. These are really growing on me. I was like, I just finished telling him no. I didn't want to do it,
Yeah.
but maybe we
I
should.
told him it's like it's up to you. So that's why it's like
Whatever. Would you buy this shirt, chat?
it's one of a kind.
I was thinking. Well, right now that's one of a kind.
Well, it's one of a kind.
It's
It's
all
lit-
the material is worth it alone. You should just say yes for
It makes
just
me
the
look
material.
good too. Look at that.
Anyways, who is that? Chat, come on, you wouldn't buy that shirt. You buy that shirt, you're walking around, and people are like, "Who is that?" What are you gonna say?
Exactly.
What are you gonna say?
It's me,
You're gonna say, "This is me."
Mario.
Clearly, I could say that's not you. Anyways, all right, no fucking around. Here we go.
Oh, easy. Wait, is there a ball opener?
Oh, yeah.
My wallet.
Let me actually get some drinks
I
here.
got my wallet. Keep forgetting.
I was talking with Tabletop Titans and Play on Tabletop. They say it gets hot as fuck in their studios. We're at 79 degrees. We started at 73, so our bodies are heating up here.
Pretty.
What do you put in your trash?
OJ is wearing
Put it
OJ.
in your pocket. You put whatever you want. All right. And here
am, 'cause I'm gonna win.
I want a
And-
queen.
What if I should do a local recording? I'm going to do a local recording. Hopefully that doesn't slow us down. Looks like we're doing fine. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I was supposed to create a new stream.
Well,
Hold on.
you're recording.
I'm gonna be right. I'm gonna be right back.
Why are you-
Yeah, but when people come in and watch it, it's easy to separate because I just delete our setups most of the time. You just and Dr. Evil Gear, just delete our set. Well, don't delete them because I might need bits from them because Joe was really funny earlier. Whatever. I'm gonna restart the stream. Here we go.